I don't want no short. That's why they wrote that song. I don't want no short man. Oh my goodness. But this next dude, he's a dog breeder. He used to live in Delaware. Now he lives near DC. Outside of DC. It's still Maryland, but he moved back. I don't know. I think something was going on. He was renting from his ex-girlfriend's friends, so that didn't work out. So, at first, I mean, he was 6'5". I was like in love with the height. I was like, 6'5"? Are you serious? And I'm gonna call him T. I'm not gonna say his name because it'll be easy to find anywhere on social media. So yeah, he is kind of a very blunt kind of person. So we FaceTimed all the time. He always said that, he said to me when we first met me, he goes, why would somebody so beautiful like you want to talk to a guy like me? So when I first met him, he had no tattoos on his face, but now he has some girl's name tattoo here and some other tattoos. And when you have a woman's tattoo on your face, and he was trying to get back together with me about a year later. No, it wasn't a year later. I'm sorry. I'm getting everything mixed up. We had broken up that February. Then that June, he tried to call me, and then he tried to be telling me, and then he tries to tell me, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to sound like Amberlynn Reed with the grammar problem issue, but he tried to ask me to come down to Maryland. I'm like, why do I gotta drive down to see you? I guess he doesn't want to leave his dogs, but he lived near his mom. Like, somebody couldn't keep the eye out. His son lived there with him. So, yeah, I don't trust, like, driving down. With the reason why we broke up, I didn't want trust to be out that way alone. So, I'm like, if you truly want to see me, come up here. Never heard from him. So, yeah. Everything was good. Like, I don't know. During the whole thing, we broke up initially 3 times. Like, the first time he lied, and then it just ended like, okay, fine. Then I went back on that dating app. It's the same one that Chantel and Foodie Booty is using, and I went back, and here he was again. So I said, okay, fine. We'll try this again. And then he has to go away to LA. And it was in beginning of February, because he said, well, let's get married. And I was like so over the whole head. He was in love with this guy. Like I said, the chemistry was great. It's just something wasn't adding up with his actions. So, and I could never come to his house. So, and then, oh, listen to this. This is the situation I did not like, okay? But I still gave him a chance. He had a threesome with his girlfriend and her best friend. He ended up getting his ex-girlfriend's, at the time his girlfriend, getting her pregnant with twins. So when we got back together, she ends up moving in with him because he said she had nowhere to go, blase, blase. But she knew we were talking, and she always was strutting in front of the camera. When we FaceTime, she was strutting. I'm like, I'm just not feeling right. And she always tried to make moves on him and everything like that. I think she wanted to have the whole package, the family, the house, everything. But he ended up kicking her out because he just wasn't feeling it, and he knew I was getting upset about it. Which is like, why does this woman keep walking around you all the time? So, and I didn't trust it, but we went to LA, like I said, and we were gonna have like a beach wedding and everything like that. So, and my twins were cool about it. They were like, okay, Mom, if that's what you want, go ahead and, and we didn't get married because he took off, left me alone, and for the weekend, I'm like, oh, but I adventured everywhere. Trust me. I didn't let it get me down, but I was like, he's such a punk. You're 6'5", this big dude, like, what? So, I didn't even bother taking the flight back with him. So, he tried to call me during, before he said he wanted to meet up with me before my flight. He was so ashamed of himself. He took a different flight. We didn't fly back together. We flew there together, but we didn't fly back together. So I was like, you don't know how PO'd I was. Like, there was a reason. He didn't tell me the reason until, because he wanted to talk before I told him where I was telling him what terminal and what gate I was at. He never showed up. So I'm like, I texted him on the way and I turned my phone off. And then I had a layover in Texas. And then he told me I miss you, blah, 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 blah. And I turned my phone off to get back on the plane. I got home. I didn't talk to him. And then he decides to call me again. I was like, look, I don't want to deal with you anymore. He said, well, I want to apologize. I didn't want the situation to go the way it was because I was embarrassed. I lied to you. I'm still married. And I'm like, wow, okay. So I was like, I can't do this anymore. So I left it at that. Oh, I don't know why people want to lie to somebody. If you're legally still married, then say something about it. Don't get somebody's hopes up, especially when there was a big spark. There was big chemistry, and I would, my boys had graduated. I would have moved him around. I would have started a new life there with him, but I was like, no. And then he tried to get weak. Like I said, he texted me like months later, and he was like, okay, because he went to Italy and everything, because he's like found some dog breeder there. I forgot what kind of dogs he was breeding. I didn't like the way he was one of those breeders that kept the dogs in the cage all the time, and it broke my heart to see them. And he promised me this dog if we got married. I know I was gonna get her. So yeah, I learned from that is like, make sure you do a serious check on a man, right? Well, at least don't trust them as far as their situation. If they don't allow you in the house, there's a problem. Okay, I open my doors. If after a while, I will allow you to come to my home. Not initially, of course, but we've already known each other for like a year. So this dude, I'm telling you, it was unfortunate that we had really strong chemistry between us, but he was a liar. Like, I don't know why people can't come out with the secrets they have. If you're gonna have a secret, just tell it. I would tell you in a heartbeat. I tell you straight up from Jump Street everything about me. You want to know? I tell you. I have nothing to hide. Because when you lie, this is what happens. I took a day off my job, which I never did, and just to go fly out there, and then he decides to like abandon me to be by myself there. Like I didn't know anybody. It was awful, guys. It was awful. But I learned from it, and I will never do that again. So, yeah, the dog breeder. And, like I said, do I miss him? Not really. Not really. You can always find chemistry with somebody else. So, that's what kept me from ever wanting to pursue anything else with them. Because if you want to keep secrets, keep it to yourself and leave me alone. So, and I mean, it was a compliment. He told me, nobody beautiful like you would ever be attracted to me. And, oh well, now I wonder why. So, I've seen, I went on his Facebook, because we were friends at first, and I've seen, the way his baby mamas take care of his kids' hair. They couldn't even do it. They're mixed kids like mine, and they don't even take care of them. Like, it was awful. Like, why didn't he make sure their hair is done? He always brags about how they're always taken care of. But yeah, I've seen pictures of their hair looking all crazy. Like, with mixed kids' hair, you have to know how to do it. It's like, some could be very, very thick hair, and some could be really, really loose curls. And they can still be as dry as could be. You need to learn how to maintain it. And these women did not know how to do it. And I've seen a few pictures. I can see why he said that to me. Because, I mean, they're average looking women. It's not like, yeah, so unfortunate. He had the behaved the way he did, and this is what happened, right, ladies? So yeah, you gotta watch out what you find on there, because some guys are desperate to have somebody to want them, but if they don't resolve what's in their past, it will affect their future, and he's just lost out on the best thing he ever had. So oh well. So I just grew from then, and now look at me. I'm spoiled by my kids. I got amazing supporters like you, and I'm having fun doing YouTube. And one day, you never know. You never know who that special person is going to be. So I keep my options open. I don't get, what do you call it? I don't open my heart. I'm telling you, I used to have feelings in my heart of wanting and yearning for somebody in my life, but no, they kind of, all these men that I've talked about have numbed my heart. It's like numb. So it's going to take that special guy to really truly make them want me to change the way I see of how relationships are. And you know, I just want to be your friend first and see where that goes. You know, you never know. Friendship is a must in a relationship between men and women, because without a friendship, you really don't have any ship. So that's my advice, is like, you know, this guy kind of rushed everything, and like, when you kind of like get that falling in love feeling, and you just, it's like a whirlwind, and this guy, I'm telling you, our chemistry was on point. Like, I don't know, I'm hoping to find it one day, but it's like, wow, it was amazing. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I flew across the country with him, because he said he wanted to marry me, and how dare he? And he made me carry. I had got my documents. I had brought my divorce decree. I had brought my birth certificate, and I was trying to, because we're gonna do a double wedding with a friend of his there. I'm like, how do you tell even your friend there that you're gonna have a wedding with him? And it wasn't. It was embarrassing. It was very embarrassing on his part, because, you know, you telling him you're going to get married with him and end up being his witness. So, yeah. But I'm okay. So, no worries on this end. I'm good to go. Like, I'm just thriving from everything that I've learned. All my experiences make me a better, stronger person. So, that's what you need to take from this, is like, you could be stronger from any bad experience you have. Don't let it get you down, because you only can gain strength from what you've been through. So this, I don't know if I have any more men to talk about. So this might be my last one, guys. So you guys have an amazing day. Thank you for listening. And you know, dating's hard nowadays. It really is. So be careful out there, ladies and men, because you never know. You just never know what you might end up with, or who you might meet up with, because you've seen I have some tragic hot messes. So I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later.